Imagine this. One day you step out into the world and feel something you've never truly felt before, a magnetic pull. Heads turn, not because you're the loudest or the most dressed up, but because people instantly sense something in you. Confidence, strength, presence. Maybe it starts so subtly. You stand a little taller. Your voice is just a touch steadier. And without noticing, you make the air around you feel different. This isn't about magic or luck. It's about building a powerful personality that radiates respect and draws people closer wherever you are, every day, for a lifetime. Please watch this video till the end and practice every trick one by one, and you will realize that psychology is a science that creates magic. Let's take a journey together, not just for those moments on the stage, but for all the quiet moments in your ordinary life, in crowded cafes, on city buses, at family dinners, or walking alone through the park. This is about how you transform, inside and out. Start by asking yourself, who am I when nobody's watching? That's your core. Psychologists call it self-concept. Most people skate by for years, wishing for respect from others, but never giving it to themselves. Imagine what changes if, just for today, you decide, I am worthy, I am confident, I am respected. Repeat this affirmation, even if it feels strange at first. That tiny seed of belief grows each time you act on it. I've carried doubts on my shoulders for too long, but today I choose to see myself with kinder eyes. I am a work in progress. Yes, but progress is powerful. Trick 1. Body language as your superpower. There's deep science here. Amy Cuddy's groundbreaking studies prove that simply standing tall, shoulders back, and chin level tells your brain to switch from fear to power. Try it. Put your feet flat on the floor. Draw a breath. Gently push your chest out and notice how your energy immediately shifts. Every time I catch my reflection, I remind myself, heroes don't shrink, and neither do I. Make a habit out of these power checks. Set alarms or leave notes on your mirror. Stand tall. Soon, this will be your natural state. Not a performance, but who you are. It doesn't matter how nervous you are. When you straighten your back, it's like your spine remembers the victories you haven't even won yet. This isn't pretending. This is your body practicing your future. Trick 2. Reliability. The quiet influence respect isn't won with grand gestures. It's built quietly over years of showing up. Social psychology shows that the human mind places huge value on consistency. The people who keep their promises, even the smallest ones, become beacons of trust. When you say, I'll call you at 6, and you do, people file away. This person can be relied on. If you help without being asked, you send a message. I'm here, you matter, and so do my words. Sometimes you think nobody notices, but they do. Every time you show up, you are not just keeping a promise. You are building your legacy, stone by stone. In a world full of broken promises, be the one whose word is gold. The world needs anchors, and you can be that anchor. It's not the loud ones who are remembered. It's the ones who are quietly, steadily, always there when it matters. Trick 3. Master your emotions. Calmness is your superpower. Life throws storms. Tempers flare, stress mounts. People try to push your buttons. The most respected people aren't the ones who never feel. It's the ones who feel everything and still choose their response. Neuroscientists reveal, when you pause to breathe, your prefrontal cortex, the wise decision maker, guides you away from impulsive explosions. When you feel the urge to snap, pause, count to 10, breathe deep. If you need space, say, give me a moment, please. This is not weakness. It's self-mastery. Sometimes the greatest display of power is the silence you hold, the storm you don't unleash. Today, you choose not to be a slave to your reactions. Trick 4. Listen as the most respected do. Charisma isn't about talking over others. It's about making every person who speaks with you feel heard. Social researchers confirm the leaders and friends who quietly listen, nodding, asking clarifying questions, summarizing, are remembered as wise and influential. When you truly listen, you give an invisible gift: respect, dignity, belonging. Next time someone speaks, put away the phone. Look them in the eye. When they finish, instead of rushing to reply, ask, "Did I understand this right?" Or, "Tell me more." The more you listened, the more your words started to matter. When you make someone feel understood, you both grow. That's the real power: connection. Trick 5. Becoming a lifelong learner. Curiosity is courage. Neuroscience calls it neuroplasticity. Your brain never stops growing. Powerful people are rarely the ones who know everything. They're the ones fascinated by everything. They become respected because they're humble enough to learn and confident enough to admit what they don't know. Pick a new book, watch an inspiring documentary, ask a coworker about their culture, or simply explore a topic you've ignored. Keep a growth journal. One thing you learned each day. You are not afraid to start at zero. Every master was once a beginner. Curiosity connects you to the world, and that is a quiet, lasting power. Growth is painful, but stagnation is deadly. Every lesson learned is a stone in the castle of your confidence. Trick 6. Boundaries, guardians of your self-respect. People admire those who can kindly but firmly say no. Psychology tells us this is the deepest act of self-respect. When you draw a line, you show others and yourself that your needs and values are important. If invited to something you're uncomfortable with, respond, "Thank you, but I'm not able to." Practice saying no to small requests, so you build the muscle for bigger moments. Saying no doesn't shut the door to the world. It opens the door to your own peace. Your space is sacred. The people who respect your boundaries respect you. The science of lasting presence. Why these habits work. Your brain is a garden. The thoughts you repeat water and grow certain pathways. Even if you've spent years feeling invisible or powerless, each day you practice these habits, you physically reshape your brain. Over time, others mirror neurons. Those cells that instinctively read and copy your body language begin to sense your quiet authority. The people around you may not consciously know why, but they'll start responding, listening more, respecting your limits, seeking your opinion. Sometimes respect shows up slowly: a door held open, a seat saved, a question asked. But those tiny moments, they snowball into a life where you belong everywhere you go. Deep dive into daily life, bringing power to every moment. At school, don't wait for the teacher to call on you. If you have a thought, raise your hand with confidence. Slouching in your chair makes your ideas invisible, not because they're not good, but because your body is telling others not to see you. Support a classmate who's struggling, even quietly. Leadership isn't about cliques, it's about kindness. At work, take the initiative on little tasks others avoid. The one who steps up is the one others remember. If you make a mistake, own it with grace. I made an error, but here's how I'll fix it. This is the fastest path to honest respect. In public, hold open doors for others. Offer a smile to a stranger. These little acts of presence radiate an energy that makes people feel safe around you. If you spot someone being mistreated, say nothing cruel, but be willing to say, "That's not right," calmly. Moments of reflection, building your story, one day at a time. Each of us has scars. We've all been talked over, dismissed, doubted, sometimes by others, sometimes by ourselves. Power isn't about erasing your past, but about growing because of it. Strength is born in the little victories. Speaking up, keeping a promise, facing anxiety, and trying anyway. Visualize your growth. Close your eyes. Envision yourself a year from now. People turning to you for advice, friends and coworkers valuing your words, strangers letting you lead the way. What do you feel? Stand up and try those postures now. Speak those words to yourself in the mirror. Watch your eyes change as belief flickers and burns bright. There's a fire in you. Maybe it's small, but with every act of bravery, with every kind word, with every truth spoken, it grows. And one day, you'll find yourself lighting the way for others, not because you set out to, but because you couldn't help it. Maybe you're watching this and doubting whether you can change. Maybe you've spent years feeling overlooked by classmates, by bosses, by family. Here's the truth. Every respected, powerful person you admire once stood where you stand now. They built themselves from broken confidence and shaky hands. Some days I catch myself slipping back to old fears, but that's okay. Progress isn't a straight line. It's a spiral. There will be days when people don't see how much you've grown. Keep going. The right people will notice. Making these habits stick. A challenge for you. Step-by-step growth plan. Week 1, power posture. Focus on your body language. Each morning, stand tall, breathe deep, hold your head up in the mirror. Document how you feel before and after. Week 2, reliable actions. Pick one promise, no matter how small, a call, a text, a favor for a friend. Keep it. Reflect at night. How did people react? How did you feel? Week 3, emotional control. When stress or anger comes, pause. Practice one deep breath. Notice how your reactions change. Week 4, listening. In every conversation, focus fully. Repeat back what you heard. Watch as people open up and trust you more. Week 5, curiosity. Learn something new. Share it, a fact, a skill, with someone you respect. Week 6, boundaries. Say a kind no at least once. Notice how you feel afterwards, proud, peaceful, even if nervous at first. Keep a journal. Write daily. When did I feel my most confident today? What habit felt hardest? Who surprised me by reacting differently? By the end of 6 weeks, look back. The person you used to be? Gone. In their place, someone who wakes up each day sure that respect isn't something you chase, but something you carry. The power of together. Nobody does this alone. Invite a friend to join your journey. Share your fears and small victories. Encourage each other. Building a respected personality is not a solitary path. Real power is about lifting others as you rise. If you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, walk with someone. Their light will show you the way until you find your own. Imagine a world where more people walked tall, listened deeply, kept their promises, managed their emotions, chased knowledge, and fearlessly set boundaries. Respect would multiply. Kindness would be contagious. That world starts with you, today, right now. You are not your fears. You are not the names they called you, or the doubts that flicker at midnight. Every great leader, every admired friend, every quiet powerhouse you've ever met, once stared at the ceiling and wondered, can I really be that person? And the answer is simple. Yes, you can. Walk into your life now, not as someone hoping to be respected, but as someone who's earned it one honest act at a time. Others will feel the shift. So will you. Hold your head up, shoulders strong, heart open. This is your story now. The world is watching. Step out and show them what respect looks like. Quiet, steady, real. The world will answer in kind. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for believing, if only a bit. The journey to lasting power and respect doesn't start with others seeing you differently. It starts with you seeing yourself, proudly, for the very first time. You've got this. Now go shine.